What is your favorite Goodfellas scene, though? Because that's kind of what I was getting at with the Billy Bats anniversary.
My favorite Goodfellas scene, it's, obviously the Am I a Clown, Do I Amuse You is the greatest scene in Goodfellas. And because it's been talked about so much, it's now like, let's talk about something else because it's vogue to say that. But it still is the ultimate greatest scene in Goodfellas, where it shows you that Joe Pesci is off the rails and people are scared of him and they're laughing with him and all that. And again, it's great like that. It's
great.
All right, and that was the scene that everybody talked about.
Like I'm a clown, I amuse you.
Thank you. Like that was the scene everyone talked about after Goodfellas first came out. So now we kind of put that aside. Another amazing scene is the ultimate Scorsese shot of going into the club.
Yeah, Copa.
Going in the back, from the back, and you're following the table out front. And,
through the kitchen.
And it's one long, continuous shot. And
then the guy comes out of nowhere, flops down the table, and
well,
Karen
I think when
looks
the
at him
table
and
came out,
goes,
that might have been a little bit of Scorsese's artistry. That might have been, there may have been a cut
an edit.
May have been an edit.
But then Karen goes, "What do you do?"
I mean, all of it. That is amazing. That is amazing.
I'm a union delegate.
I am also. I do love the final scenes with the helicopter flying overhead.
Because of that music.
It's a montage of some of the greatest rock and roll songs of all time.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Great.
And he's
Got
slamming
Rolling
on
Stones,
the he's slamming on the brakes.
George
he hits
Harrison.
the e-brake, it's great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I am partial to any scene with Maury the Wigman. Any scene with Maury the Wigman, including the mock commercial to show how his wigs don't come off in the pool.
Henry, I want my money. I love that.
So any scene with Maury the Wigman, the ultimate scene with Billy Bats, Go Get Your Shine Box, is remarkable. Leading to the conversation, the reason why we're discussing this today is Billy Bats' untimely demise. And that is special. I love the scene where the Lufthansa heist has been finally pulled off, and De Niro, Jimmy, they're all in the bar, and he is flipping out at how many people have bought stuff. Don't buy nothing, don't do nothing. And
mink coat.
This is but the car's in my mother's name.
Right.
Jimmy, you don't understand. Take it out, get it out of here, get it out, get rid of it, don't do nothing, don't buy nothing. Like that scene is amazing. Paul Sorvino is wonderful.
The cooking scene in the jail.
In the jail
It's amazing.
is great.
It's amazing. They bring in the lobsters
right.
and stuff. I mean, it's like,
that's great.
I mean, it's fantastic.
But if I have to give the silver medal, it's the poker scene, including Spider, who, as we all know, is a future Sopranos star.
Well, I never dug a hole before.
Okay.
Dance that drink
over here,
I mean,
Spider. Would you put me on the pay no mind list?
I mean,
okay.
Poker scene.
The poker scene.
We forgot about that one this morning.
Is truly next level. Now, there's a couple of poker scenes where he tells Spider tells Tommy tells Tommy off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he shoots him in the foot.
And then
the next time he and that's when he tells him off after he's got shot in the foot. And we all know that Spider gets
then he tells him to go F himself.
Wasted. I know, he tells him off. I know. Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's true.
My favorite Goodfellas scene, I would have to say, is in fact, it involves a host of great Scorsese actors. De Niro, Pesci. By the way, De Niro and Pesci from Raging Bull.
Yeah.
Together. So they were together for a long time.
Yeah, long time.
And his mother.
Who's amazing.
Who's been in a ton of his films. And his mother plays Joe Pesci's mom. And they go to her house to pick up some of the tools they need to carve up Billy Bats. And have a meal because the mother's like,
yes,
sit down,
food
have
ready.
something. You gotta.
There's no Italian
and then,
mother.
And then,
They
and
have
then
pasta
she's
sitting
like,
there.
sit down.
Hey, come on,
gotta
hey.
have sit downs, have something to eat. She whips something up. It's a full 19-course meal.
In the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
It's crazy.
My mother's refrigerator is insane.
And so
You could eat for 3 days.
And so you see, Tommy, who is a psychopath, is still a mother's son and has some ounce of humanity in him, even though he's asking his mother for a knife to carve up somebody who's in the trunk of a car, still alive, by the way.
Yes.
All right. And
The deer.
still loving his mother and marveling over her artwork. And I think you can get this painting.
Yes, you can.
If you can, we've got to get it for our show studio. How do we not? How are we almost 6 years into the show and not have the painting?
You can get it. I know you can get it because
Of
I almost
one
bought it
dog
for my
goes
house.
one way, one dog goes the other way, and this guy's in
I'm
the
getting
middle
two.
saying,
We'll get two because I'm
"What
going
do
to
you
get one
want
for
from
my
me?"
house.
I mean, that
I'm gonna get
scene.
one. I'm getting it.
I don't know why
I'll
that
get it.
scene is one of my favorite. It's my favorite scene.
It's just a really cool.
We can get
it's
this
like
print
they're all
very
real
easily,
for a
very
second. Like she talks to Henry.
One dog goes one way, one dog goes the other way, and this guy's.
I mean, they're mocking, they're joking about what they just did.
What do you
Rich.
want from me?
I mean, it's like, and she has no idea why they're like out doing what they're doing. It's great.
We can get this
And it just kills me.
And look at his.
It just kills me. I've
looks a
shown
little- he
off
looks
my
like someone
love
we
of this
know.
film
Yeah.
He looks like someone we know.
that I have a poster, a Goodfellas poster that I spent hard-earned American dollars on for a charity.
Out where you got it at.
Yeah, you got
At
it.
Warren Sapp's charity golf tournament.
It took. This is like you were David Chase right now,
Yeah,
but we believe you.
Now,
You're actually telling us-
Warren may have hosted it, but I think it was. I should get Rosenhaus on the phone too. It was a Sapp Rosenhaus thing at the Super Bowl in Tampa.
Yeah, they got it from
prior to the Giants Ravens Super Bowl. I bought it. It was signed by Ray Liotta, Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, Martin Scorsese, and we had Ray Liotta on this show years ago, and he saw it in the hallway, and he said it was Fugazi. Actually, he said it was effing Fugazi. And I can't, it's just, I can't even. Literally can't even, as our friend Denise would say.
It is.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.